Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Orc Fighting Championship. Today we will be going through the quarterfinals and semifinals, 6 matches in total, to determine who the last 2 competitors that will be facing off in our championship will be. But first, let's recap the events of round 3. Prackjaws hacked the head off of his masked brother, Kaka the Biter. Ukron Bloodstorm concluded a long and drawn out match by infecting Thogum Rawhead. Pigug the Shadow completed a comeback victory against Ronk the Legend. Krook Bloodaxe made short work of Ishka the Mad. Douche the Destroyer effortlessly disposed of Mosfell the Executioner. Beldouche Giggles overcame the odds to come away with a victory against Gorfell Swordmaster. Hoshu Manhunter narrowly escaped with his life, but came away with a win over Knocker the Red. And Lamluke Swordsmith decimated Proc the Funny One. For our first match of round 4, the Giggling Maniac Prackjaws will be looking to take on the Orc that was chosen over him in the Nemesis Forge, Ukron Bloodstorm. Proc has a vendetta set against Ukron, while Ukron is looking to prove that he is indeed the stronger Orc. This rivalry will be settled in our next match.
Come on, you coward!
Proc came away with a victory over Ukron in a match where momentum was constantly switching between opponents. He will face the winner of our next match in the semifinals. Up next, we have 2 Orcs with disfigured faces from all the wounds they have accumulated. Krook Bloodaxe will be taking on Pigug the Shadow.
I'm just a trifle. Nothing for you to worry about. This is too easy!
Pigug started off strong, but once Krook's Hate of Pain set in, it was all over for Pigug. Up next, we have two orcs with an interesting thing alike. They both have the word douche in their name. The war chief from Forging an Army, Feldouche Giggles, will be taking on the war chief from Lord of the Hunt, Douche the Destroyer.
Time to cut you down to size. Try and give me a real challenge. Beg for me. Get over there! Can't catch me!
Feldouche handled Douche pretty easily, making his head explode like he has done to many orcs in the tournament thus far. For our final round before the semifinals, the last remaining orc from Lord of the Hunt, Landluke Swordsmith, will be taking on a twisted assassin in Hoshu Manhunter.
You're a little on the dull side, but you'll do.
I'm ready for more blood!
Slow. You miss me? Pissed. So slow. Missed. You miss me? Oh, missed!
Hoshu Manhunter took his time, but did eventually take down the Swordsmith, so he is the final orc to advance into the next round. We've now reached the semifinals. The remaining orcs will venture to Gorgoth to complete the semifinals there. The first matchup will be between two well-known orcs with large fan bases behind them. Procjaws and Krook Bloodaxe will be going one-on-one in our next match.
Amateur!
By defeating Proc, Krug has now taken his spot in the championship round. Regardless of his defeat, Proc still deserves to be respected for making it all the way to the semifinals, pushing through many tough opponents to get there, but Krug proved to be a little too much to handle. Up next, Feldouche Giggles and Hoshu Manhunt will be fighting for the final spot in the championship round.
You ready for a lesson in warfare?
I got so much more pain to give. You miss me? So slow. Oh, missed.
Hoshu attempted to make a comeback, but Feldouche was just too far ahead of him. Respect also needs to be given to Hoshu for making it this far. But that concludes our final match of the semifinals. Our championship match will be between Krug Bloodaxe and Feldouche Giggles. I'll see you next time where we will witness this monumental matchup. Until then, I have been your host, and I hope to see you again soon.